Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I'm going to tell you how you can make sure you do good in FNCS. Please like and subscribe, and let's get straight into this video. So, the first thing we're going to talk about today is landing spots. So if you're confident enough to go to a named POI, that's good, like Mega City or Kenjutsu Crossing. But if you're not so confident or a good player, you might want to go to an unnamed POI, like Jiven's old landing spot. Some things to consider when you're looking for a drop spot is, does it have good maps for you and your duo? Does it have good loot? And if you're confident, like me and my duo are, we will go somewhere where there's people going to be landing, and we're going to look for those off-spawn fights, because those off-spawn fights can get you easy and quick points without having to try too hard. Now I'm going to tell you about what kind of loot you should be carrying. So, you want to make sure you have a good shotgun, which the best shotgun in the game is the Havoc shotgun. So you want to make sure you have that shotgun. If you can't find that shotgun, the Sharp Tooth Pump would be a great second option. The second gun, which is your AR, your spray weapon, would be the Flapjack, because the Flapjack does good damage for Storm Surge, and you can spray with it super fast. Now we're going to be talking about cosmetics and heals for what you should be carrying. You want to make sure you or your duo is carrying a flare gun, because that is key to your rotations to know where people are at. So now you're left with 2 slots open. Your other slot should be minis or big pots, and your other slot should be slurp juice. Slurp juices are key for endgame and heal off. Also, you can take out the big pots or minis for med mist, so one of your teammates can carry that for endgame if there's a heal off. Now we're going to be talking about the mid game. Mid game is super important because in the open rounds there are a lot of people keying, and so you want to make sure you have the best spot that you can be in to get all your Storm Surge and to make sure you don't get keyed. If you're more confident, you can key a little bit to get those extra points, but I would just say go for the end game and make sure you don't get killed. So we're going to make sure for Storm Surge you want to build like a little base on a hill for elevation, and so when you see people rotating, you want to get those quick and easy Storm Surge tags so you can get those Storm Surge tags so you don't die later on in the game. Now let's talk about the mid game. The mid game is one of the most essential parts for doing good, because you need to make sure you get your Storm Surge tags, which can come from your rotates, and you need to make sure when you're rotating is to get on an elevated position and build like a little base, and so where you can get those Storm Surge tags while people are rotating in, because you're elevated and you can see them all. It's also extremely important to get Storm Surge tags and to not just brush off Storm Surge, because the Storm Surge will actually hit you with lightning if you have not done enough damage to other players, and that will eventually take you out if you don't have enough heals to outlast it. And now we're in the most essential part of the game, end game. This is where you can get your most points in going for refreshes and all of that. So let's talk about dead side rotates first. You want to make sure you're gonna be rotating dead side, because you don't want to get caught in the middle of everyone trying to fight. So first of all, if you don't know what dead side is, it'll be on the people with the least amount of sides. So it's usually on the outsides. Most of the time it'll be on the right outside of the circle. Never go in the middle, because that's where it's most congested and you'll probably get killed. Refreshes are super important to your end game, because you want to make sure you don't run out of mats, or you're not falling behind on points when other people are getting refreshes and kills for the points. So the best way to get a refresh is to sneak behind someone and go through their back tarps, and then you will hop in their face with a shotgun or your Flapjack and just spray them out and get a quick and hopefully easy kill, for you can get your refresh and win the end of the game. If you've been playing Fortnite at all, you'll know that there's been no mobility. So you need to know how you get to the next zone without any mobility. So you're going to take the dead side and you're going to sprint across, maybe carry some slap juices so you can get infinite sprint, and just you're going to build you can tarp or you just build all around like side walls just to make sure you don't get shot. And you need to keep on looking up at high ground to make sure you don't get sprayed from high ground and then get fully focused. That's it for this video. If you need to watch this a few times, make sure to go ahead. You can watch it as many times to make sure you got in all of this information, because I know I threw a lot of information out there and you might not have gotten it all. Please like and subscribe for more content, and hopefully you do good in FNCS. Good luck.